and she was like, I'm pregnant. Pussy clot. Lord Jesus. So I'm like, kids? So he put kids in you? Not even a kid? God damn. Girl, aka Abby Lee, aka Abby, back again with another motherfucking video. How you doing? So as I see by the thumbnail in the title, you know what video we doing. We doing another story time. Period. So I'm about to be doing a story time on how my ex got my best friend pregnant.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied.
Yes, you heard me. My life is a movie. My life is a movie. So I'm about to be telling y'all about that. I'm gonna give y'all story times either this week because I don't know what to do right now. So that's what we gotta be doing. Alright, don't forget guys, continue watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the Ivy gang. You feel me? Alright, let's get right into the video. Alright, so boom. So one day, right? I'm gonna have to give them a name. So I'm gonna name my ex-boyfriend, and I'm gonna name best friend, ex-best friend. Cause if I give them names, I'm gonna mix up my own self. So alright, so boom. One day, Abigail was in 8th grade, right? And she had this little best friend. No, I'm going too fast. So I had met this little John on the street, right? So I was walking, and he was like, "Let me get your snap." I was like, "Here." So then we started talking, about 2 months later, we became boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So, mind you, this boy, like, he's tall, but, like, he looked like a gangster. When I say he looked like a gangster, he looks like a gangbanger, but he is a gangbanger. But that's not the point. So, yeah, so we started dating or whatever. 2 months in, no, 1 month in, I don't know, this random girl on Snap, she was like, "Oh, I want to be your best friend, let's be best friends." I was like, alright. So if you know me, you know Abigail don't have best friends just because it's mixy. Like, if I'm your best friend, you gotta have 2 years plus. I can't just make her a best friend out of nowhere. But like, oh, let's be best friends. No, it don't work like that. I don't have no best friend. I got gang, but I don't have best friends. So back to the story. She was like, "Let's be best friends." I was like, alright, so bet. So we talking, we used to be on the phone, and then all of a sudden, no, one day, right? She had a boyfriend at the time, mind you. She claimed she was a freshman at the time, right? Mind you, I was in 8th grade, she was a freshman. So one day, right? Our boyfriends, they knew each other. And then we knew each other, so she was like, "Alright, let's link one day." So we linked one day, right? And then she was like, where we went? I think we went to Popeyes or McDonald's, one of them. And we talking, mind you, she's all of a sudden, right? She's talking to my boyfriend, and they sitting. Oh, you know, like it was Popeyes. You know how like they have the rolls. Yeah, they were sitting right there, and I'm sitting right to her boyfriend. Mind you, her boyfriend is mad short, mad black, his teeth is crooked, everything. So I'm like, ew, if you don't switch seats with me. So we switched seats, and then she was like, "Oh, why you gotta be like that?" I was like, "That's not your boyfriend. Why, even though I'm your best friend, I should not be staying next to your boyfriend. I'm gonna tell you that, respectfully." So she started getting mad and stuff like that. I was like, "Miss, you doing too much." So I told her that straight to her face, like, "You doing too much. It was never that serious. All I asked you was to come sit next to your boyfriend." So that happened, and like she was like, I don't know. They was on the phone. No, 2 weeks after, they got each other's snap. I don't know how in the hell they got each other's snap. So all of a sudden they started talking, and I'm reading the messages, and they talking about, "Oh, let's be brothers and sisters." So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna let that slide. Cause brothers and sisters ain't really all that. Okay. So fast forward, we linked next week. We linked a week after that, and then she was like, "Oh, ex-boyfriend." What she asked? She asked a question. She was like, "What's your type?" I was like, "Me. You not see me? Like, what's wrong with you?" Mind you, she was smoking. She was smoking. She was drinking. She was doing all that when she was a freshman. So I thought she was just high that day. Cause she be smoking, blowing it on Snap. I hate when people do that. Don't nobody want to see you smoking. Don't nobody want to see you smoking. So that happened. And like she was, yes. I was like, yeah, that is me. Do you not see me? Like, do she not see me? So I'm talking to her boyfriend because I'm petty. I'm wild petty. I was like, what's your type? And he was like, look, my girl right here. I was like, it could be me though. So fast forward to 2 weeks later. Mind you, the ex-bestie and ex-boyfriend is still talking. So one day, right, he was playing ball. I was like, baby, let me see your phone. I want to call my mother. So I went to where I went? I think I went down. Where we was at? I don't know where we was at. We was at this park. We was at a park. And like I went down 2 blocks and I'm looking through his phone, right? So in total I walked 4 blocks because I went 2 and back, so that's 4. So I'm looking at the messages, mind you, they on Snap. So like I see that he's saving the messages. So I'm like, okay, I'm reading it, I'm reading it. All of a sudden I see, let's be best friends. Let me be your boy best friend. Okay, let me say something. I live in New York, okay? And mind you, at the time, her boyfriend and ex-bestie boyfriend and ex-bestie and her boyfriend was on bad terms. So I thought you were trying to get to me and like, miss, that's not the way. That's not how you run. I run. You don't do that. So they talking about, oh, let's be besties. I live in New York. Being best friends is one of the stages of becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Abigail is far from stupid, bro. I'm not dumb. So I confronted him. I pulled him by his shirt just like that. I like, nigga, so you talking to her now? That's the way now? So you know what Abigail did? Abigail went to her boyfriend. I was like, yo, what's up? So we was on the phone. We was on the phone for like 30 minutes talking. Just talking. And then we became brothers and sisters. And she was mad. I was like, what you mad for? What is you mad for? So she was like, oh, because you trying to talk to my man. I'm like, are you telling me you did not ask my boyfriend to be best friends? Mind you, she asked. He didn't ask. He just wanted to flow. But at the end of the day, you still have a whole girlfriend. You should not be freaking you shouldn't be doing that. I'm cool with boys having a girl bestie, but like, I want to know of her. Like, I want to know of her. I don't have to know her, but like, I want to know of her. You feel me? So, what happened? So, we started arguing, stuff like that, cause you asking a whole girl to be her. You wanna be a whole girl boy best friend. Like, I don't do that. You should be like, oh, Abby. You should be like, oh, babe, I want to be her best friend. I would have answered. I'd be like, okay, I don't have a problem because that's my best friend. You see, this is why I don't have best friends. This is mixy. So she was like, oh, Abigail, don't be texting my man. Don't be on the phone with my man. Stay on my man's phone. Mind you, they broke up. So, man. What man? You said you and her man told me that they broke up. So fast forward to when they best friend relationship started getting stronger. So we would link, right? And then we would go to the park. And then he would like start playing basketball. So when we go to the park, should it be, you know how like you be at the game and then you record your man shooting the hoop. So she's doing that. I'm like, Miss Lady, What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He's not the only man in the world, and I don't fight over men. I don't fight over boys. So Shorty's like, oh, Abigail, why your man shooting all the hoops? I'm like, what? So she was like, you heard me, why your man shoot every hoop, he not missing none? I was like, cause he could play ball, unlike your boyfriend playing freaking soccer. Come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with the soccer players, but don't be coming on my man because he playing basketball, your man playing soccer. So fast forward to when they start linking up without me knowing. So I would go to an after school program after I came from school. So find out, mind you, she went to school downtown Brooklyn. So you telling me you taking the whole Q train, you stopping on the curb to go see this girl? Are you shitting me? So one of my friends had told me, cause they know her. Yeah, they know her, and like she found out. No, I saw the snap. I had the snap and I swiped up on the girl. I was like, oh, you know her? And she was like, yeah, that's my friend. I was like, oh, so I'm his girlfriend. What do you know about them? So she was like, oh, they were talking and they were grabbing each other sexually. That's when I lost it. I went crazy, yo. When I say I went crazy, I was losing it. I waited. They linked the Wednesday. They linked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I saw him the Friday. I was like, oh, this the way now? And I broke up with him just like that. I had nothing to say. I don't do all that. You know what you did. You know what you caused. You know who caused this. So Abigail went to be petty, and I went to go talk to somebody on the basketball team. I was like, yo, what's up? We weren't dating. We didn't date because I didn't want to date him. I just talked to him to be petty. Purr. So couple like probably a month. Oh, I forgot to say, me and ex-best friend, me and her mother had like a bond. We had like a little bond. Like if we saw each other, we'd be like, hey, but like she didn't know my mother. She saw my mother before, but she never talked to my mother. You feel me? So one day, Shorty was like, out of nowhere, yo. Mind you, I stopped talking to him. I didn't block him so he could watch my snap. I made him a subscriber. So Shorty come talk to me. Mind you, I didn't care about her. I didn't block her. I didn't do nothing to her. I just left her just like that. So she was like, Abigail, how come you not? Mind you, 2 months later, alright? She was like, Abigail, how come you don't text me? I thought we was best friends. You thought we was best friends? Wasn't you just grabbing with my man sexually? So I left her open. I didn't say nothing. She was like, I bet I see the movements. I was like, I've been moving crazy. I've been moving funny. This is not when you realize, are you shitting me, bro? So mind you, that month, she texted me on the, I think she texted me the 4th or the 5th. One of them, because I had an event that day. So she was like, oh, it was May 4th. So she was like, oh, Abigail, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? And she was like, I don't feel myself. I'm not feeling my stomach hurting. I be having headaches. I've been throwing up. Huh? What you just told me? So I'm like, maybe you just been smoking too much. So she was like, I haven't been smoking since I texted you. That was the last time I smoked. I was like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't my business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I was like, what are you telling me for? Go tell your mother. She was like, my mother is in the hospital. I was like, oh. And then I went to her house and then we was talking. And she was like, I'm pregnant. God, Lord, Jesus Christ. Mind you, she's talking about, oh, she been throwing up and stuff like that. Abigail don't have that pregnancy mindset. I ain't got nothing to do with the pregnancy word. Pregnant and Abigail will never be in the same sentence. So not my business. So she's talking about, oh, I've been messing with this dude, and like we had sex a couple times, and I guess he got me pregnant. I was like, Abigail don't want nothing to do with it. So she was like, so I was like, who's the father? No, I said, do you know who the father is? Because I be watching the Maury show, and I was like, at the time, I was watching Fraternity Court, Lauren Lake, and I was watching the Maury show, so I know all about this. I was like, do you know who the father is? She was like, I think I do. You think? God damn. You think? You shouldn't think. You should know. There should be no reason why you say you think. So I was like, so who do you think the father is? And she was quiet for a little bit. I was like, ex-bestie, what's wrong with you? She was like, you know him. I was like, I know him. Mind you, I'm in 8th grade. I didn't really have boyfriends. The boyfriends I had, she didn't know. There was no way she knew them. So I was like, I know them. You sure? And she was like, yeah, you know him. So I was like, who? And she was like, his name began with a T. Mind you, one of my friends, because I have a short light-skinned friend, and his name began with a T. But like, he be dumbing everybody. So my name ain't come up. His name came in my mind, but like, at the same time, he be dubbing everybody. So I didn't think he got her pregnant, so I didn't even think it was him. So she was like, it was ex-boyfriend. So I was like, what? She was like, Abigail, I'm not lying, stop playing. So I was like, you lying, go. So we went to CVS. We got, I think, 4 different pregnancy tests, bro. And then she took all of them. They didn't even take 2 minutes, and they said positive. I said, you're lying. You're lying. She was like, Abigail, I'm really about to have a kid. And she started crying. I was like, what you crying for? I know you wasn't crying when you was having sex with him. Don't cry now. So then her mother came, and then she was born. Her mother came like 20 minutes later. And then she was like, hi, Abigail. I was like, hi. And then she gave me food. And then I was eating. Mind you, I had to eat before I leave. Because I know if I didn't finish eating before she come and ask me what happened to her, I was done. I wasn't even going to have appetite no more. So that happened. And like, she was basically saying, Abigail, what's wrong with ex-bestie? I was like, her stomach hurt. Because I ain't no snitch. I was like, her stomach hurt. And she was like, Abigail, when her stomach hurt, she don't talk like this. She don't act like this. I was like, her period is probably coming. She was like, it probably is, because she hasn't got her period in 2 months. Oh. When she said 2 months, and it was already the end of May, I said, oh. My God. So I'm thinking the day they linked and the day I swiped up on that friend's snap, they probably had sex that day. Or in that week. Because it adds up. So she told her mother, her mother found the pregnancy test because her dumb ass had the pregnancy test on the sink in the bathroom. She was like, mind you, her mother's Dominican. So I was eating my mofongo in peace. And when she said, ex-bestie, Jesus Christ, I just knew it was about to go down. I wasn't going to understand nothing she said. So Shorty started screaming. She started screaming. When I tell you screaming, Shorty was screaming. And then she was talking Spanish. The only word I understood was coño. To be honest, I can't speak Spanish, but I know every Spanish bad curse word. Trust me, I know every one of them. So that happened, and she was like, "Who's the father?" She was like, "Who's the father?" And then she looked at me. I'm like, that. And then I'm still eating my mofongo and my peas, and I don't know what she brought me. It was mofongo, peas, and I think stew chicken. So I was eating my food in peace. I was dying my business. Don't watch me. Don't watch me, cause I ain't got no business here. So she was like, Abigail, tell her. I was like, so I told her the name, and she was like, is that the boy that came over last week? I was like, clot. Ain't no way. So we stopped talking. And then turns out, no, before I found out what she had, right? So she was like, Abigail, you want to come to my gender reveal? I was like, my mother's Caribbean. My mother is not gonna let me come to no gender reveal before she say I'm trying to be a follower. I don't wanna go. So I told her I felt sick. So she was like, oh, okay. So she was like, I got something else to tell you. So she didn't tell me. She told me a freaking lie. She was like, oh, it's a boy. I was like, oh, I'm happy for you. So then, when it was time to give birth, she gave birth at 8 months. 8 months. A month before her due date, so 8 months. So when I see her posting the kids, post the child on when I saw her the day before she gave birth, because I saw her in Popeyes with my mother. Mind you, when I saw her belly was big, as if she was having triplets. So she gave birth the next day or 2 days later. I saw it on Snap. It was on Facebook and somebody screenshotted it and put it on Snap. I was like, that's the children? The children real ugly, you know. Well ugly. I need to stop talking about people's kids, you know. That's a problem I have. So I was like, so the caption was, I just gave birth to my kids. Did I read it right? I read that like probably 2 or 3 times. So I'm like, kids? So he put kids in you? Not even a kid? God damn. Like, Jesus Christ. So I see one, and like they look like ex-boyfriend, mind you. I'm like, she really had twins. Mind you, her mother was a twin, her sister was a twin, and her sister had twins. So the twin thing was very high, so she had twins. So that happened. I was like, in your mother ass, look at you now. Your life is done. You can't even do nothing. You only in freaking 9th grade. You can't do nothing. You done miss region, so you saying you're gonna stay in 9th grade. Your life is over. You got not 1 but 2 kids. Your life is done. Your life is done. Kiss it goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. So she sent me a picture of the kids. I was like, what you sent me a picture of the kids? She was like, oh, Abigail, look at my baby. Who told you Abigail cared? Who told you that? That's a problem people have. People be swearing Abigail be giving a. Who told you Abigail cares? Huh? Because that person obviously just slapped. Because Abigail don't make you the. I don't be caring. So that happened, and like she told her mother. Her mother fell sick like 2-3 months later, and then she had to move in with her father and the stepmother. The stepmother ain't like the kids, cause it was a whole lot of money. I was like, you might have no business having sex so young. Use a condom, at least. Not for pop, that ain't my business. You still have no business having sex so damn young. I mean. So yeah, that was a story on how mind you, 2 weeks later, after the kids were born, ex-boyfriend told me that he had kids, and I was like, who was it by? Acting stupid. He was like, it's by ex-bestie. I was like, okay, that ain't my business. But he blocked me. I was like, all right. Respectfully. So yeah, that's a story on how my ex-boyfriend got my ex-bestie pregnant. Yeah. Dumbass. Waste of 9 months. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the Abby gang. You feel me? Alright, bye guys.